I don't even know what you're quoting.
There was this huge online thing that a bunch of teens were saying World War III was gonna start. I mean, it might. It might, but like...
Oh, that was a... Yeah, World War III was going to start.
Yeah, because Iraq was mad at us.
Isn't everybody mad at us, like, constantly?
Half the time, yes.
Man, we're mad at us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crap. Oh, I forgot something.
What the fuck?
Is that my tool?
Oh. Stream ended.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I reset the stream, see if maybe that helped with the whole points issue and things not coming through.
Breathe.
Who needs to breathe?
Humans?
Nah.
Yeah, breathe.
I've been doing it wrong for years.
Breathe when you're dead, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's what I live by. Funny enough, I didn't live that long.
Alright. So, yeah, the next thing I was going to do is set up actual like, little
Imagine if it were
icons
just like
above
people
people.
in your head.
So
You're
that way,
talking to.
when you get advantage, I can put a little green
And
light
this
above your
isn't
name until
reality.
it's used. And
Hexed, just the red exclamation point.
never
if you
know.
guys are on stream at the moment,
You can never know.
It just showed up.
okay, then
What's the
No,
situation?
no, I will not listen to myself. Fuck off.
let's see. Check out this one.
Oh. Pretty much.
That's the one that I had set up for like giving disadvantage, so that when you do it, that should pop up on the screen, just to show you getting crushed by the dice.
Sounds good.
All right, so yeah, so let's get moving. So you guys are now going to. You guys are at the entrance of the woods area. So are you heading directly for the Isle of Dreams, or are you heading more towards like Smuggler's Rest? Are you trying to avoid that? Are you going to follow the road since you're now ground locked?
Well, we're
thanks
here,
to-
right?
No. Oh, yep. Sorry, I didn't know that he had moved it.
Yeah, I moved it when you pointed it out.
That's awesome.
So we can stay on the road and
I
just
think we
avoid
oughta-
Smuggler's Rest.
I think we ought to head back to the road and take that.
We're almost on the road.
So it's this
No,
after
we're in
we
the
ate.
woods.
We're like right here.
So yeah, we're on the road. Basically, almost exactly on the road. Just, is that right?
We went into the
You're right off the road over at the
Yeah.
entrance to the trees.
Okay, so we're just off the road.
Yeah.
So
you
we
can follow the road south and then follow that along the way, according to the map that you see, and it should just about bring you to what looks to be the marshy area. Or you could go overground to that other road that goes straight down to Smuggler's Rest to the Isle of Dreams.
Does anyone want to go to the small outpost that has Smuggler in the name of it?
We can check it out.
I
We
just
can
want to go
rob
see
them.
my patron.
We're trying to make that happen, Alexander. I get that.
At this point, we're moving slow as
I
it is. I
understand.
don't stop.
All right, so we'll avoid any encumbrance. I say we head south, loop around through the marshes, head to the Forgotten Island of Dreams, from the southern route. Does anyone have a problem with that?
What the
Correct.
fuck was that?
So, heading down south along the main road, coming up here through the marsh to
Sick
the
of
island.
walking back to the bathroom. Like...
Motto, I'm trying to verify shit.
Sorry.
Coming down and following the road down south, coming up to the south of the island. of
works.
But
Dreams.
isn't there another road right there?
The road that leads right into the Smuggler's Rest. Like
So,
right
let
in
me see the
front.
map.
We're gonna go south around the woods and then.
No, Smuggler's Rest is here.
Yeah,
We have to go here. So why don't we go back here?
Because we would have to go by Smuggler's Rest, and you yourself want to avoid conflict.
So we're taking the longer route.
To avoid the Smuggler's Rest. Yeah, that's kind
If
of
it's the quicker route, then let's go that way.
We could fight.
Yeah, someone needs XP.
Alright, so the deviation is we backtrack around the woods to loop into the other road from south of Lost to
That
hit.
or we could just pop it, take a short walk in through the woods, and then just continue.
Yeah, but then
Are
we'd
you
have to leave the
okay?
box.
We would be on foot.
Pop it.
We could. Alright, it would also be
That's
slower to go
too
on
much
foot
for
through
my
woods.
liking.
My movement's
Are you
slow,
okay,
so it'll be
Jay?
useless.
So, are we going to backtrack and then head south past Smuggler's Rest to the Island of Dreams?
Yeah, 'cause
There's
it's,
probably
Let's
boat
just
options there.
Continue on our.
it's also
Oh my
a bit
God.
quicker that way.
So we south around the woods or back north and then south
Where's
to Smuggler's
the liquor
Rest.
cabinet?
Either this room
Okay,
or
let's
this
just go
room.
the fastest way.
Just
That
go-
would
That's
probably be to
through
backtrack
Smuggler.
and then head past Smuggler's
then go
Rest.
that way.
Let's go that way.
Alright, so I take the cart around, turn it around, head back up a little bit to catch the road heading down to Smuggler's Rest.
Could you?
We got there by
contact,
now, right?
I have you
Because
up
we
on.
were
I'm gonna
coming
ask you to
back.
go on the roof
Oh,
with
yeah,
your
you-
caster
you-
just in
you
case.
started making breakfast.
Okay.
Because you're kind of making
Oh,
yourself
so
to it
it's-
right now.
I
Done then.
don't have any
yeah, so
symbol.
what was your role for
I'm-
breakfast?
We're
again?
not near the city. It won't
14
matter.
plus
I have
We're in the
symbols.
directory. And frankly, if someone's gonna attack you for not having a symbol, we're going to kill them.
Okay.
And this isn't the city. They don't care about the emblems here.
What are we talking about?
She's freaking out because she doesn't have an emblem.
You know the toga things?
Even though she was already told not to worry about it.
Not out here. That only really matters in the city. Or the
Okay.
tower.
Yeah, don't worry. And you're with other people that have emblems.
So it's...
Except
Okay.
me.
If anything, worst thing that happens, we say you're a prisoner, and that's why you don't have an emblem.
Yay, I'm a criminal.
You did murder someone the last time you were in No Name.
Yay, I'm a criminal.
We paid Platinum to make that go away. Back to the point. So we're on the, I guess now, road south toward Smuggler's Rest.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of backtracking, and then we pick up the... We just circle the forest north end of the forest, and then loop back in with the main road south of Lost. And then we just start taking the main path down.
Why'd you take that off?
Okay.
So,
So-
are we putting up where we're going?
Alright, so
But it
a
says
couple things to go
right
through
here.
quick. Let's see. Kyle, you have advantage on the next roll.
Yep.
Okay. For you, the answer to your question is because it's only fair if they can give us bonuses, they can also give us detriments. And it's the same kind of price. So that's why you can hex people on, you can give disadvantage as well as advantage, and you can give not only a critical success, but also critical failure. So if you want something to fail and not go against your character, that also counts using them against me. Okay. So-
What would you like to do? The
So, yeah.
master.
All the things that you can purchase with the rewards, which apparently I forgot to keep a certain menu open that you need in order to get real-time updates. So we'll see if this is working now, because this mini feed is bullshit. But from what I'm seeing here, I did not see the one where you came through to give him advantage, so I'm just going backwards in the list. So you get advantage.
Okay.
Okay, Zach, on your next roll, choose it whenever you want. Okay, Sky, you can answer yourself as to how your day was.
Yeah, I know. I just did it because you wanted us to
Yeah.
test it.
But
Probably
thank you,
because of
and thank you
Greg.
for the test.
Go.
And yep, I gave myself
Did
advantage.
you show
on something.
Greg the
Okay.
stream?
Alright.
Gregory might be able to help us, Sky.
Who's
Yeah, or at
Gregory?
least help
Her
you.
boyfriend.
Her boyfriend.
You have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Gregory.
I did not know that.
Oh, to be fair, it's probably. Did you post it on Facebook? That's why.
Why not? I don't know. Most people do.
He's past the generation that has Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
Is he older?
They were talking
Talking
about
about you, Sam.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Hey,
Sorry, I'm only not paying attention. Anyway, so,
I couldn't really see Sky dating an older,
I don't know.
very older guy.
little do we know she's dating a 5-year-old.
That would be creepy.
I don't think
Okay,
I've ever
okay.
met a Greg that's my
Moving
age.
on.
Alright, so,
So we're
you're
taking the
heading-
cart
Most of them
down,
might
total
just change
cart,
their
moving
names.
down toward the path toward the Smuggler's Rest. Can I make a perception check, or like just to see what we're coming up on, or how long does it take us?
Alright, so going across the north there.
North of the
I kind
forest.
of want to ask if we can just like time skip it to get there because I
So-
kind of just.
So you get to the next road, make a perception roll.
Can I
At
help
advantage?
since I'm up top?
Well, I have advantage on this one.
All of us?
Can I get a die? Thank you. Okay, 18 plus 29, give or take.
Okay. You can see a few carts that are heading north up the road,
Okay.
away from the town. They look to be extremely well guarded, with some heavily armored, wearing black and green armor. It seems to blend into the countryside exceptionally well. Even their carts appear to be pretty much camouflaged.
Alright, I notified the party that seems to be a caravan of well-guarded carts going down with some type of either illusion tech or some type of plating. Seems to be a stealth, and they don't seem to be actively aggressive. We can how far away are they from us?
They're down at the road, and you're only about halfway to the road at this point.
Alright,
So they're a ways away.
How many?
But
are
you
there?
just rolled really well in your perception roll. It's just a few random carts. You see 3 or 4, and there's a good 50 feet or more in between them. They're all small carts with 5 to 10 people each.
Let's not attack.
Alright, do you want to just pull off the road or drive by them?
Just drive by him.
Alright, so the turtle cart deviates to the right to give them plenty of clearance in a non-offensive action.
Well, you'd be veering more towards the left.
Okay,
Because
sorry.
they're going north away from
So,
the town.
okay.
So if you veer towards the right, you'd be heading straight towards them.
So we veer to the left and slow pace to a casual, non-offensive rate and just keep moving.
So lowering it down from 60 miles an hour down to about 20.
About equal speed.
Equal to them. So 10.
Wow, they're slow.
Most
Okay, maybe
car-
20.
Most carts go about somewhere between 7 and 15 miles an hour.
Alright, yeah,
I
I
could
know.
shape change into a horse or something to make it look like a
They're not... animated carts aren't weird here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then I just keep the cart moving along on the left away from them and make no offensive actions and hope they don't attack us.
Okay. Yeah, no, they don't seem to care. The other ones don't even seem to notice you. The last cart, the guards all look over at you guys very cautiously. It's the ones that you're getting the closest to as you're about to turn down the road.
Yep.
As you reach the road. They haven't made any move to attack you, but they're all holding their weapons in preparation just in case.
Turn on your blinker.
I don't have a blinker.
Could I play my hurdy-gurdy with the Bardic thing on it? Just in case.
Okay, what bardic thing? Because you have a bunch
I
of them.
have Bardic Inspiration with the D10. That one.
Okay, you can only use that so many times a day.
Did I
Used
use
it
it?
earlier this morning.
This I did. Oh yeah. Okay.
So now
So, how
Me
many
is-
times per day can you use it?
It says 5 per rest.
Okay. So
So I don't
you have
know.
4 more for the day.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not really making any rolls right
No,
now.
I
So.
Yeah.
I know, but I
That's-
was just being just in case.
Yeah, you have a
that.
couple other songs too if you take a look under your class abilities on another page.
But I just make sure to give the caravan plenty of space at the end and make no offensive actions and just keep at a constant pace, head down the road, making clear I'm heading down the road. And do they
Yeah.
make any other actions?
No, did
Which
you just want to do
classic
some
abilities?
traveling music? More for entertainment purposes than anything else?
Just making a performance roll then, that's easy.
Fee, do you just want to do a normal just play on your hurdy-gurdy? Like travel music?
You don't have to do any
You don't have
spell
to do any
bonus.
spell bonus or anything.
Yeah, sure, but I'm still gonna look for.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just make a performance check for that though.
Change your bonus.
Do nat 1.
No, I got a 19 because I have a plus 15 with my performance.
You're
Okay, so you play a really nice traveling song on your hurdy-gurdy.
I can play one on my phone.
Go ahead if you want.
Would that get demonetized though?
I don't think so.
Hurdy-gurdy
Considering
instrument covers are not copyright protected as long as it's not a specific original.
Unless someone copyrights it.
I don't think the old guy in the video would. There's a medieval tune one. There's the Witcher one.
There?
The Witcher don't.
Yeah.
don't do that.
There's dark medieval blues.
That's fine. Just a generic mix of ambient music. That shouldn't piss anyone off.
That's true.
Water down the wrong pipe.
Stop choking.
Is that good?
Sure.
Spitters or quitters?
Dad, where's the character abilities thing?
That's a different page. Once it has like your racial and your
I ain't no quitter.
class skills on it.
That would have gone in too.
Then why didn't it?
Because of the mountain of trash.
So you're just playing for fun, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, those class features, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Fast, counter charm, cottage satyr. That doesn't. There's a Song of Rest, which is a D10 hit, die, heal.
You don't need to do anything.
Yeah.
I know, but I was just looking.
That's better. Much less clear. I gotta figure out how to get the green out of that. But anywho.
So is there any other obstructions on the road or events?
I know the problem.
I can make a perception roll and check.
Oh, okay. That's better. Apparently I forgot to turn myself back on. Yeah, I'm a moron. Okay. I'm new at this. I'm trying to figure it all out. I haven't even gotten it set up. My feeds aren't working correctly. My loyalty points are just not loyal.
It's okay. You're not an affiliate yet, so they don't expect great things from you.
Oh, that's fine because I'm a complete and utter fuck up overall. So,
Aren't we all?
Anything else on
Me
the road?
every day of my life.
no, so the road is actually pretty clear.
There's a hair.
Okay, as you're approaching the town, okay, make a perception roll for me.
Who? One of us?
21.
He
21?
means just Sam.
All right. So you get a buzz on your communicator.
I open it.
Okay, it's from Rupert. Blue's ready.
I stop the turtle cart before we get closer to the village, and I
You stop the cart. Okay.
A sudden stop.
not sudden,
Flying.
slowly,
Yeah. No, that's fine.
and I just so I can actually open up my indicator, so I can get blue back.
Okay.
That's my sole purpose. Do I get the box?
Yep. Box.
Yay! Open it up.
Yep. He comes out. Lots of shiny new parts.
I hug him. I got blue back.
I have returned.
Thank you, Blue. Glad to have you back. I missed you.
I am at 200% capacity usage, or 200% current functioning capacity. So much I'm confused.
It's alright, Blue. So we're entering a township very shortly, possibly known as Smuggler's Rest. Just keep scanning for any problems and just keep an eye out. Much obliged, you Black. Give him another hug, and then open it. Then I get back into the driver's seat and keep going with the car.
Okay. Docking with cart.
Yep. So he's all set for that. All right, cool.
How retro.
Yeah, retro, very retro. And I move towards Smuggler's Rest.
All right. Well, just before you go to start the cart back up, you notice some movement in the tree field around you.
You gonna call it because I'm not up top?
And with that high perception roll, you also notice that up ahead in the road, pretty well hidden, looks to be some type of trap.
We got a trap up in the front of the road and looks like movement in the tree line.
So,
So do you want me to do the buff now? Okay.
Yeah, if you want to start now, it might come in handy.
Okay.
I
so
go.
you're starting your Song of Inspiration?
For just the party.
Just the party, yeah. Yes. I don't know. I was repeating what she said. Yes.
Because she
Yes.
can just choose who it works on, right?
Okay. So you're starting your Song of Inspiration.
Yes.
Okay. My countdown timer.
Okay.
All
I
right. Anything else you guys are doing? You, like I said, you saw movement. Are you telling anyone?
yeah. Well, told everyone.
Okay. And what is everyone doing?
I'm getting out of the cart
Drawing my sword.
and popping my glaive.
Okay. So I figured Fee's probably on the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably on the roof because you're big and uncomfortable inside.
Yeah, no, it was,
Okay. I'm guessing you're probably on the roof too because you'd rather be outside than inside.
I told you to
How
say
many
we did
people
cast
can
her out
this
for.
total
Okay.
court
many
fit
Yeah,
slots
on
then
are
I
up
was
top?
up top.
So anyone else on the roof?
Sure.
4 people on the roof.
Okay. So the 4 of you on the roof. You're
Driving.
in the driver's seat, coming out. You're
Lounging.
drawing your sword from inside.
Yeah,
we can
Lee's
jump
like
off
getting
it
up like,
safely, right?
fuckers.
Alright,
Fucking sleep here, man.
how far away is the trap and the movement? Give or
The
take.
trap's about 20 feet ahead of you on the road. Okay. Do you want me to battle map this out? Because
You don't
there's not a
have
whole
to.
lot to it.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Is the trap once I get out of the turtle cart, so that I can see the trap? Does it look like something I can
That's
disarm?
attractive.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
you're out.
Bolski.
Anyone else doing anything
Thank you.
right now?
I'm gonna go down and
Thank you.
just gonna.
Cover me as I go
Yeah.
forward.
I'm gonna take out the hammer. Start with, and then I'm gonna cover him.
So you're pulling out just the hammer or both?
Actually, I'm gonna pull out both the claymore and then the hammer.
Alright, so he's holding a 2-handed glowing hammer in one hand. And you recognize the gravitational field energy. And in the other hand, he's holding his lightning claymore. A 2-handed sword.
And you walking
You're
with us with your glaive?
It's one or the other. You can't do both.
No,
Yeah,
she
I can.
He can. He's a dual wielder. 2-handed dual wielder. Now it's normal for him.
And
He
my
was
strength
dual wielding
is
2
high.
claymores last time.
And if
His
it
name is
wasn't
Claymore. He
allowed-
has 2-handed claymores. He was fighting with claymores
I have
last
a
time.
strength of
And if it wasn't
24. I can
allowed,
handle
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
Sam would have said no.
Yeah, no, that's planned.
What was
Is your
that?
knee okay?
No, that was actually the bottom of my foot that hit the bottom of the table.
Are you
Okay.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are walking, covering me as I go toward the trap?
I wanna jump down from the top of the cart.
You both did. Anyone else following the little
With my
squad
glaive.
heading up?
I guess I'll just play it while I'm
Or
walking.
protect
I'll go.
the cart.
Yeah, alright. Well, someone needs to protect the cart.
I mean, we can't just withdraw it.
Yeah, we
Although,
can.
wait, I don't think I
But
should
no
go
one did.
because I'd be
Alright.
like
We
a
just
giveaway
pop
for
it.
trying to steal
But
But
it.
yeah, at the
Pop
same
the
time,
card.
I should
That could
probably
cause
initiative, please.
concern.
stay back to make sure you don't die. Or
I'd be fine.
die.
23.
What are we rolling?
Initiative.
14, 15, 16, 17.
4.
Sky is 17.
12.
Sam is
23.
23.
Been a while
Jake,
since I've had to do
4.
it.
4.
Even plus your
What do
bonus.
I add
Okay,
to it?
Lydia,
12.
What do I add to it?
12.
Your initiative. It's on your
10.
page
Okay.
under your name and race in the top right. That's your initiative. So
Race.
plus your roll plus
19.
that. 19.
19.
Who
Alright.
knows? Maybe he'll get a kill this time.
Yay!
That isn't force fed to him.
Alright, give me just a sec because I am going to cheat so I can make it easier on myself.
Wow.
So
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Sky.
Hey, Jake.
I need one of those.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of asking.
No, you were flapping it around because of the noise.
So, first up is going to end up being Sam.
Sam!
And last on the list is Jake.
Oof.
I'm telling you, we gotta start doing golf scoring so I can go
But-
first.
Wait,
Anywho,
we didn't add our 10. She's playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, even then, I'm at 14.
Would be at
That's still
29.
something.
I'll still be the highest.
I'd be at 16.
Doesn't matter.
Mine would be
We
29,
all have
like-
the same order then.
Yeah, no, it's right. Well, except all of us are before them. If I'm right. If we have inspiration, all of us are before them, but we're still not in the different order.
alright, so,
I don't know.
Do we get to do that now or no?
it just means I change around one piece in the rotation.
Is that a good thing?
Not a huge difference.
Okay.
Okay,
So
because none of you acted in the first round, so they're going to.
Fuck.
So, as you come out, you get hit with an arrow, and you take 9 points of piercing damage.
No chance for reaction, mirror image, or shield.
I rolled a 20,
You know.
Okay, I'm just
so
asking.
that's a 28 to hit. Even with your reaction, with that.
No,
Would
I'd
it?
still get hit.
Okay.
I need a post note.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap, but
I mean, you could.
What was the damage on that?
9.
9
Okay.
pierce.
9 piercing. Okay, so
You'd probably, like, with that kind of
Next
reaction,
one,
it'd
Zach.
enter you and you'd be like, shield. Fuck.
Yeah, no,
18.
yes.
Does that hit?
What was?
Your
Your
DC. AC.
18. Does that
It's
hit
under
you?
your proficiency.
What's your AC?
Yeah, 20.
No,
So
so it
no,
doesn't
it
hit.
doesn't hit you.
Alright.
I have to roll over a 20 to hit you
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I start raging your necklace?
when it's your
Oh,
turn.
it's my turn. Rage.
Because of how the audio and stuff works, I need to be very careful about going in turns during battles, especially because otherwise everything just echoes and gets muddled up. So I'm going to be much more about on turn if everyone's okay with that.
That's fine.
Alright. So an arrow comes out, bounces right off you like nothing.
Metal.
Okay. So,
You
jeez.
scratched my paint.
What did that have?
10 doesn't hit you.
Mm-mm.
Arrow goes flinging right by you. 26, Sky.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's 12 points piercing. You're not raging yet.
But I still take half of pierce, don't I?
I believe it's only when you're raging.
Where is it? No, just resistance to pierce, bludgeon, slashing.
When you're raging.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I see that now. Sorry.
It would be under racial if you had that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You don't resist piercing.
So
To me?
it's-
No.
To Zach. So
I
that
have
will hit
20.
you.
Hey, looking. So I take 20 off?
Nope, so you take 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Mine was.
Now, that's piercing. I believe you have a resistance to that.
Let's see that.
Sean.
Yeah, for that resist piercing bludgeoning is when you're raging.
Okay.
Okay,
So
and
how many points is it?
you had that for a little while when you were doing the whole blood rage situation, but now that you're not constantly bark skinned and constantly under that armament situation, that reduces that back down, so it's no longer active unless you're raging.
Okay. It was how much damage again? Which one? Clarify? You can remember? If not, I did
It was-
14. I feel like that's too much.
12.
Oh, it was 12. Okay.
12 points.
Sean, I have
Yeah,
a
don't
question.
see
Thank you.
resistant to piercing in here.
Sean, I have a quick question. So on mine in the advantages, resistance, immunities section, it says spell damage reduced by level. What does that mean?
It means that if I hit you with a firebolt that did 12 points of damage, take whatever level you are and take that off.
Okay.
So you're level what, Warlock?
6.
So you would take 6 points of damage off of that spell.
Okay.
Alright, so
Zach does have a resistance to pierce. Or does. Yeah.
It didn't say it on here, but
Doesn't say it, so you
I
take
feel
the.
like
yeah, I don't see it on here. I wasn't sure because it depends. Some of the Reforge have an armor boost, some of them have an intelligence boost, some of them depending on what you're doing. Okay. Alright, so that was on to the next guy.
so
So
take away 9.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Lydia, 18, does that hit?
Nope.
Okay, Sky, 23.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
17 points piercing.
How you doing over there, Miss Tank?
150.
So amazing. She's still doing okay.
Out of
Jake.
179.
Aye.
27.
You're still doing okay.
That hits.
Aye.
9 points of piercing. And I am pretty sure 14 misses you.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Because I resist piercing, do I take half?
Yeah,
What would be half?
Abby!
The time? 4.5.
that would be 4.
Okay.
Probably
Round it down.
12 or something.
It just makes it easier. And now it's the turn of the one that walked away.
God damn it, Sam!
Alright, so I will allow you to use that bonus. One thing though, it's a D10, not just a straight 10 that you're adding to your rolls.
Oh. We've been doing that wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sam, it's your turn.
You should
Alright.
probably just tell him what you told us. Cause he
Yeah, the inspiration is a D10, not a straight 10.
Oh, we always thought it was a straight 10.
Yeah.
Can I see what's been shooting arrows at us?
You can see that they came from the woods. Can you do a perception check to see if you can get a better view of them?
Shoot a grenade.
Or are you
in the
using an
direction
alternate vision
we got
type?
hit.
You could just ask me to look for the heartbeats.
Or are you using an altered vision type?
You could use infrared.
Because you're the Reforged now.
I have spectrum vision, so I can see heat
So you can-
signatures.
Yep.
Can I activate that in perception check?
Yep.
Plus the D10? About 21.
You see roughly 8 figures surrounding you. One of them seems to be much bigger than the rest further back, and they all seem to be pointing crossbows towards you.
The big one.
Yep.
The pillow trees.
It's about 30 feet away.
Okay, pillow trees.
Is there anyone's in his immediate vicinity, aka the 10 feet around him?
The nearest
I
one
think
is
I'm
about
missing a D10.
20 feet away from him. He's definitely further back.
That's a
The other
D10
ones are
for-
within 15 feet.
Wow.
I'm gonna pull out my sniper rifle.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the big one.
Alright, make an attack roll.
Down the scope.
Yeah, this would not be sneak.
Nope.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Zach's next.
They see you pull out a barrel.
23.
That hits. Roll damage.
Give me a moment. I need a moment. D10, D6, all of you do D6s. Nope, this should be enough.
I see how it is.
Nope, actually no, I need the D6, my bad. Hey, I didn't know I had to count.
You want chicken, huh?
Chicken.
I want chicken tendies.
Tendies.
Yeah.
Chicken tendies.
Yeah.
So since I rolled
Chicken
above,
nuggets.
it's a crit.
Okay.
Okay.
Sees you pull out a lever action, shits themselves.
No, this is his sniper rifle.
Oh yeah, this is.
I'm sorry.
You could have used the Oreo die.
He
Oh,
did.
you did. Wow.
Is he needs to pass a 15 con save or get
Whose
shocked?
gun was that? It was both of our phones.
Oh,
No, that
we're
was
in a
yours.
group chat.
No,
He
the
On
passes it.
Discord.
Okay,
Okay,
and then
we
he
should probably not do
takes 34 damage. Wait, let me double check that. Just want to be confirmed.
If only you had maxed out.
So, I am
30
pretty positive this
32
was
damage.
the rifle that we were using as the image for your sniper rifle.
That
On
one.
stream. Yep. So, what was the total?
33 damage.
33?
Yep.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
I didn't roll very high. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of ones and twos over there.
That sucks.
And I got crit, so I did double damage, but that didn't really help it much.
Yep. You can see the energy from that blast flares across him, You can see the armor that he's wearing gets red hot from it, and then cools right back down, and he's not even moved. Alright, Zach. Or did you want to do any moves or anything else? Because you still have bonus action.
I poof out. You know what? I have an idea. That's sadistic. I poof out the sniper rifle, grab the rifle, load up a grenade, and I shoot that grenade at him.
Okay, it's a bonus action to load a grenade.
Thought that loading all my guns was an off action.
For your regular ones, but for that grenade launcher attachment?
Because it's a 2-part thing. Alright, then I put 3 electric bullet. I go 3-round burst. Just go with the rifle, but rounds that are loaded into it. Electric.
That's what was loaded last I knew.
Yep. So, plus the D10, go for the shot.
Yep.
And I'm aiming for the head. Down the scope too, so yeah, about 27.
27?
Yep.
Wow.
He falls down to a knee.
I didn't even roll damage yet.
Wow.
Oh. Okay.
No, that was my attack roll, I'm sorry.
Sorry, yeah, that hits.
Okay, I need to confirm that hit. My bad.
Still no sneak.
Alright, so
Does that fall
D12?
within crit?
This gun doesn't have an auto crit setting like that.
Wow.
D12?
Oh, you do need it.
Yes, I do. D10? D10.
Nap time.
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch. Not you. Not you.
Where did
But
you
when
get
I-
that from? I
But
feel
nap
like you're
time.
referencing something or not. I don't know.
Just saying,
41.
shit ton.
Damage.
Always said it.
Electric. And he
I'm
has to
sure
pass
that
it
some YouTuber
DC
at some point in
12
some
electric
video
shock.
said it.
in the same round as another electric shock.
Uh,
Might be disadvantage.
Yeah, he fails. He falls to the ground.
dead?
No, just stunned at this moment, as far as I
His
know.
body's not cold.
Stab
Right.
him.
Did my thing go
So
through?
how would I add the gravity thing for the gravity hammer?
You tell me when you go through it. So I just got one for Crazy Merc. Zach on attack.
So I
So
got that.
you get
Roll a
a
D10.
a critical.
You don't even need to roll.
You get to choose when you
Have
want
fun.
a critical hit.
Dude,
Yeah,
no,
so the
I
next
don't
dude,
want
you
to.
could literally splatter across the ground with your hammer, and you don't have to do anything. And you can add extra gravity damage to really blow him apart.
Just choose a small guy, splat him, and then intimidate the others.
Or choose a big guy and intimidate them with
I need
that.
that open for that.
I kind of want to do that
Why
to
am I
the.
picturing his hammer?
How many guys were there?
What's your speed? He was 30 feet away. The big
You
dude. Unless you want to go splat him. That'd be epic.
Yeah.
you can't see. You see them in the woods. You can't see where they are exactly. You are reforged as well, though, and you do have the ability. I think I forgot to put it down.
Spectrum
on the character
vision?
sheet for spectrum vision.
It's basically heat
I
vision.
just want to know how to
It'd be on your front sheet right here, man. What does it say there? Down at the very bottom?
Yep, I missed it.
No.
Oh, you don't have anything listed. It's spectrum
So-
vision, so you can see heat signs. It's
Okay.
a racial
yeah.
ability for us.
So you can change to night vision mode. You can change to like UV mode. You
Androids,
can
get
change
it right.
Clankers,
I'm gonna change
Heat
the
vision.
mode so I can see him.
Clone Wars.
So,
The most
which mode?
racist stuff.
The spectral vision.
Heat.
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 Infravision.
Which mode type?
Heat vision. Thermal.
Okay.
Thermal works.
All right, make a
Infrared.
perception roll.
Plus 10, plus... Yeah, just plus 10.
Holy.
18.
Okay, yeah, you...
Plus your 6. The 18 plus the 6.
24.
So you saw better than I did.
And you also have Great Weapon Master too, so that means you crit on anything that you roll a 19 or above. You know
So
that,
you
right?
just crit anyway?
It's
Double crit?
Is that a double...
19 or above.
Is
it
double
crits.
crit possible?
No.
Then you can
Is-
save
is
the
it
crit
called-
for
is
later.
double death possible?
Yes.
No!
It's all a matter of
Yes.
perspective, and yes, it is.
Double
damn.
death is possible.
Yes.
Yeah, you have death, true death, unresurrectable death,
Ultra death.
complete destroy death.
And then there's double death.
Okay.
Then there's you have just been cast
No.
into a dimension for eternity where you will be killed at the end of the day and then brought back to life at the beginning of the next.
Fuck
That
that.
was such a horrible thing in the comics. Oh my god.
So I know exactly where they are.
Yes.
One of my
Go fuck
favorite
one up.
comic
Go fuck
lines,
up the big
though,
guy.
I'm gonna go
where
for the one
Joker
that hasn't
became
been
a god
attacked yet.
and He chained Batman to
And
a
then
rock,
just-
and every day he died by crows picking him apart. Then Joker would resurrect him at the end of the day and put him back on the rock.
That's
Looking
one of the Greek stories.
Joker
Wait.
did it to Batman. He also did something to Superman that was really bad.
Yeah.
Like,
A time loop of
So,
him dying. and
Your
watching Lois
first roll
Lane
then was
die
what
over and
against
over
the
every
first
time.
attack that you're doing? And are you using the hammer or your claymore?
I'm using the hammer.
Okay, so you have 2 attacks with the hammer. So your first attack, you rolled a what?
18s,
Crack
and
ribbons.
then strength.
So that would not be a crit,
Crack ribbons.
but it's definitely a
Very
hit.
popular.
I mean, you
See
could
him
crit.
easily.
Sure.
You do have a crit.
Or you could wait until you fudge a roll and then instead of a miss, it turns
Yeah,
into a
that's
crit.
probably a good idea. I'll save it. And just go with the normal
Rolls a
attack.
1. I want to use my crit.
That's when you want to use it.
Yeah.
That's
you might want to write
exactly
down
what you
that
can
you
use
have
it
a
for.
crit. You might want to write down that you have a crit.
Who's
so you don't
next?
forget.
Next in rotation is going to be. Just gotta close that. Sky. So 19 to hit, that hits. Roll damage. And are you using the gravity effect?
Yeah, I want to use that.
Okay, and
What
which
do I-
version of the gravity effect are you using?
It's like a little tomato pop.
Crush.
Since it's your first time, I will kind of walk you through it a little bit better. So
Okay.
when you take a look at it, you see that on the command, you can add 10 to as crush damage on the hit.
I don't really
Okay,
want to.
or when you
Well,
hit
what do you
them,
want?
it reduces
I'm
their
not paying
weight
for
to
Chinese.
negative
No,
1
no, I had Chinese
for as
food
many
this
rounds as
week.
per level
Should
you
we
are.
go
So that would
pizzas?
be 10 levels.
Yeah.
So 10 rounds.
Alright.
So basically, it makes
Because I
them
had
weigh
subs
less than
last night.
nothing.
Cows are jerky.
So if you
Kinda
hit
like
them with
subs.
that, they're probably going to go
They're more
flying.
like pizza.
Because when you hit them, they have
I
no
like
weight
pizza
and then the
subs.
force of your
They're
blow.
more like pizza. A calzone in most
I kinda
places
wanna
is
just
literally
choose
a
some, so I'm
pizza
gonna use the
folded in
crush.
half and cooked.
Want to use the crush?
Yeah.
Alright, roll damage.
Is that 20?
No,
Oh.
it's the 2d8. And that'll be plus
wait, no.
16.
that's it.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. And it's a plus what?
Plus 16.
Well, he's doing plus 10
Spooky.
crush damage from the gravity crush from the hammer. Okay, plus it's a plus 1.
27.
And he gets a plus 5 because of his strength.
I have a plus 7 on strength.
Did I not?
Wow.
Oh, wait, let me. Yeah, there we go.
Did I open the wrong one?
You should give Curtis's T-Rex to the bard.
I feel
Why?
good.
Because you're fearless. And thus a creature that makes everyone shit themselves and need to roll a con check.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have to, because the reason you need to roll a con check is for fear, and you fear nothing. It would be the perfect creature for you.
Yeah, makes sense.
And it would be a way you could
Can you hand me
attack.
my iPad real quick?
Yeah, well, Curtis kind of likes his dragon.
Curtis can't look at his dragon.
No, he hangs out with the dragon all the time.
How?
Because
He would need
it's
to make
his-
a con check every time he went to see his dragon.
Not after the first few times.
No, once you pass it the first time, you're all set.
And Curtis has been visiting him for months, dude.
When did you do the first con check?
With Sean.
You see your
Back
character
after we got them. Curtis got a call to come down to the place to visit the T-Rexes as well. He just went with his one. That,
But yours wasn't done until months after everyone else's.
during the 6-month time jump,
That's
that's
what
when he
it
had
did. Okay,
Curtis,
my
Zog let
bad.
him know.
So
That's why I have the chart form and everything.
on this character sheet, you see it says Warforged still.
Yeah.
I updated it to Reforged, and when I did that, it removed the plus 3 bonus to your strength that was in here. So that's why I didn't have it on my page. I'm sorry. So there we go. And so let me update that. Sorry about all of this, but you know sometimes it happens.
sorry.
And we want to make sure you have your bonuses like you're supposed to. All right, so then that's a total of plus 17 to whatever you roll.
28 total.
28. So you guys see him go rushing into the woods. Okay, and then you hear, you're the only one that can actually see it because of your infravision that's on right now, your heat vision. You see him go up, he wails the guy. You said how much?
27.
27. Let's see, so that would be
Got this flopping in the flip tree.
okay. And what you get to see, and what you're very close to be seeing, is the fact that the hammer comes down, crushes the guy down to the ground. And you can see an area 5 feet around him is also crushing down into the ground.
Ish, picture.
The guy can't move.
It's like Thor's hammer.
Okay, and your next attack?
I'm gonna use the shot Claymore with the electric damage.
Stabs it
To
into
coup de
his
grace?
Steak.
Yeah, just cut his head off.
Okay, make an attack roll with advantage because he's prone.
So,
Alright, I need 40 for.
Well, no, you
No,
just
attack roll
attack
first, that's a
first.
d20.
Oh,
D20.
I lost it first.
Is it still plus
And you have
10?
advantage, so you have to roll.
18.
You won't.
You
need-
roll twice.
You get to roll advantage, so you roll
You roll
twice.
D20
Oh.
twice, and
And
you
take
get
the
the
higher
higher
one.
one.
It was the same.
Then you have 5.
18, 8, so.
26.
Did you roll a D10?
Yep.
That's a D8. D10.
3.
And you're not adding the
21.
d10 to damage.
No, just the roll.
Attack.
Just the attack roll.
So what you got?
21.
That hits. Okay, roll damage. So that would be 4d4.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, plus d6.
I need one more.
And I have to make a
D4.
con roll for him, which he fails.
I think I went under.
Claymore gets his first kill, but the only one to see it was Kyle.
Yeah, it's under your chair, see? I'm looking right at it. It's under your chair. I kind of like it under the table.
Weirdo.
I know. I am now a midget.
35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what unfortunately only
Do you see
the
it?
two of you get to see
You're what?
is you plunge your sword
No, it's a purple.
straight down
Yeah,
into
it's
the
Is
guy's
it one of
back.
those?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay, and as his body quivers all out, jumping out with his arms out to the sides and his legs out, doing the whole dead
Trying-
chicken, it's a dead body being electrocuted at this point. Just kind of jittering on there. Okay, as you pull your sword back up, his body comes back up with the sword a bit until it just kind of slurp and falls off from all the quivering. Okay, you still have an attack in each hand.
How many more are there?
You're seeing, it appears to be 6, maybe 7.
Do you have any movement?
The next one's about 10 feet from you.
Roll to
Attack that
intimidate.
one.
Might as well.
Intimidate
you-
all of them.
Just go kill it.
Intimidate
Good.
all of them.
You can
You
try
have
your
a
other
plus
fun-
10 still, too.
Well, if we intimidate them, we might not have to fight
You
anymore.
Alright,
have
I'm
2
gonna go
other
to-
functions on your weapons that you haven't really tried out yet.
Alright, I'll try the other ones on both.
Alright,
and
so,
go for the guy that's 10 feet away from me.
alright, so which one are you starting with? Are you going to try the other ability of your claymore or the other ability of your hammer?
Both.
Oh, I'm gonna start with the
Same
Claymore
time.
because the last one I used.
Okay, so you're gonna try and do the cone.
You use the hammer to throw your sword into someone. Like a baseball bat.
That would be pretty badass.
But then you'd have to go and fetch it, and you don't have a throwing bonus. So what are you doing?
Imagine though, just throwing like 3 people at once with a flying sword.
I'm gonna try out the shockwave. Well, the force prone thing.
The shockwave.
Yeah.
Okay. So make an attack roll. Oh, actually, no, you don't even have to. I have to make a dex roll for that. Yeah, he fails the dex roll, so roll damage.
Alright, I need the 44s.
No, it's not your weapon damage, it's the shockwave damage. See, when you take a look at your claymore, here, okay, you see, alright, shockwave,
It's right here. 15-foot cone, 3d6.
That is what you wanted, right?
so they can hit multiple foes at once.
Can I get one more?
And if anyone sends anything through, please let me know, because it should see an update here, unless I tell you beforehand.
Am I adding the +10 of it? Or?
Yeah, D10. No,
Yeah.
that's damage. You don't add the D10 to that.
Alright, that was 3.
That's gonna make it 10 times worse.
Good.
Okay, so the total is how much damage?
Yeah, right near the microphone. Good idea.
3d6, right? So you roll d6 3 times.
I got
Add
3.
3 total damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem very effectual. Okay. But nope, he passes his con roll, so he's barely touched by your shockwave.
Alright, and then I'm gonna try out the gravity.
The anti-gravity
reduce weight.
hammer.
Reduce weight to -1.
Okay, so make an attack roll. Now, are you going for an overhead strike, a side swipe, or like a uppercut?
I'm gonna go for an uppercut.
Okay. So
I need 2d8 and I get one more d8.
Just
Bunch of people just chucked the d8s
and
at
I'm
you.
pretty sure that there's another set of dice, like 2 sets right in front of you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
technically 3. I'm not using the gray ones.
4.
Yeah.
11
11 damage.
plus 7,
That'd be weird.
18.
Shut up.
11 plus
Says
18,
the
so
Greg.
29.
Shut up.
All right.
It's official.
So here's something that you all get to kind of see. You see it from the very beginning, okay? And I'll let you know when the rest of you get to see. So you do an uppercut. You swing with a mighty blow upwards.
Head
You
pops off.
strike the guy right into the chest, crushing his ribcage. You can hear the snapping of his ribs. Okay, and before he even has a chance to cough up blood, his entire body starts lifting up, and with the rest of your swing, you send him flinging straight up in the air. All of you guys who are back at the cart,
It's gonna explode.
all of a sudden hear a guy scream and gurgle as he goes flying up in the sky and towards the clouds.
I hope he doesn't have wings.
Not at all.
He's gonna have fun coming back down if he's not
Fee, make a
dead
perception
by
roll.
then.
Oh god.
Zach,
This is-
can I have my D8 back?
17.
Awesome.
He's an elf.
I'm gonna start laughing hysterically.
Alright, so
So
next
you just
we
see me
have
start
Sky.
laughing hysterically, whoever's better.
I'm gonna go to Beast Rage.
That takes 2 rounds, so you
I already
can
started raging though.
This is your first
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
Okay.
So you can start raging
I'll start
now,
raging, yeah.
but your bonus action next turn would have to be to go into Beast Rage.
So do I get a bonus action now? Because I'm raging, and then I have...
That's your bonus action.
Yep.
So
And
you have
then
your action.
Can I see heartbeats?
You
Make a
didn't see one up in
perception
the
check.
sky.
Well, obviously I saw that one, but that's not what I'm looking for. And then I get the plus...
It's gonna explode on
D10.
impact.
10.
I don't want to be there to see it.
What's my bonus? Would I add
Perception.
perception? 8.
8. You can detect 2 heartbeats in your general vicinity. Each are about 10 feet away. Just inside the tree cover.
You should do tentacles. Wait, no,
I can't.
Yeah.
Leave, and I'm gonna go for my attack. And I'm recklessing.
Okay, you don't even have to move.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, make your first attack.
What do you mean?
And as I just told him, there's 2 sets of dice right in front of
I
you.
like his dice.
The DM dice that loves the players and the red dice that are eccentric.
I just rolled 2 nat 20s.
Yes, you did.
That's kind of a waste of a reckless. Because you only get to use 1, but go ahead. Roll damage.
Do you want me to just do my 4 attacks first, or?
No, roll that crit first.
Okay.
Because that crit's doubling damage.
So a D10.
It's
Stop.
weird. When your phone vibrates, I hear it through the whole table.
So a
I hear it through the whole table too.
Yeah, right up through the microphone, too. I think I might just have to ceiling mount that.
I turned my vibration off for that reason.
So because it's
Because you're raging, you add your rage bonus, plus
Done.
your strength bonus,
Done.
plus whatever your weapon
Wait,
bonus
hold on.
is.
and then I double it.
You double your dice rolls. No, you only double your dice rolls, not your bonuses.
Okay, so
So you add up all your dice, double that.
26.
26.
Yeah.
You cleave into him, and you cleave his arm right off. And you all hear screaming from the woods. You hear screaming from about 20 feet away from you.
Is it an elf?
And you can see her and the guy's arm fall to the ground.
Yay, another attack now.
Yeah, he's still standing.
Y'all are doing all this and you're still in the fucking cart. Really not wanting to get up.
At this rate, you might not have a reason to.
Yeah, he's like, I'm sure they got
18
it.
hits.
Do you want me to roll damage or
Claymore
Oh, yeah.
seemed pretty capable
Same
with his
one,
hammer and
didn't
sword.
see that,
you know.
right?
That
No.
hammer is
Okay,
a big
good.
help.
You won't see my
12?
12 total?
Yeah.
Terrorize me.
He is looking like shit. He is. He drops his weapon, grabs his arm, falls to his knees. Okay, if he had the strength, he would run away. Okay,
Who's
you
the
still
other
have
one?
2 more attacks.
I'm gonna go to
Face
the
is
other
so
one
bad.
that's in vicinity.
My face is always
Okay, you can hit him without even moving.
Because he's on the ground and he's holding his arm and he's not going to attack. And he'll probably bleed out in the next couple of rounds. $17?
Miss.
Nope. 16 in total.
You are inspired.
Oh, yeah. I rolled an 11. So I get to add that.
So,
What?
That's a
What?
15 plus my 6.
She's been not
For the
adding
roll
her
I just did.
plus
For
10
21 total?
inspiration
Yeah.
this
That hits.
entire time.
It's kind of a waste of the inspiration.
I forgot. I am sorry.
It kind of really is.
why I'm keeping these two together.
I'm not sure if he was using one because anytime he rolls a 19 or higher, it's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he really doesn't need
11 damage.
I
For
mean,
the first attack on the other guy.
How do you want to
Juiced
do it?
one guy and
I
home
wasn't
run
attacking
another
the already
guy,
injured. I went to
so
the other one.
Oh, okay.
at
11?
that point it was just
Yeah.
over.
I'm gonna watch his
Yeah,
body
you slice
fall to
him
the ground
across
and
the chest. It
explode.
cleaves right through his armor. You can feel that he's wearing metal armor.
You think he'll make a pop sound? Or like an egg cracking sound.
23.
That hits.
Is that crit? No, it's not.
It's only if the natural roll is
Yeah.
20 or above for you. Also, with great weapon master,
12.
you roll a 1 on a weapon attack, you reroll it.
12
And then 12 damage?
damage.
Is it on all weapons or?
And that's-
just two-handed weapons.
And that's it for me.
Yeah. So you slash him again, he's still standing looking pissed. Alright, Lydia,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I'm gonna. Can I perception check to see where anyone is?
Yes.
How many enemies are left?
We don't know that.
Kyle, did you kill one?
21.
21.
No.
You can hear the guy sniveling in the
stunned.
woods. You can see the guy floating up into the clouds. He's almost out of view.
Oh god.
You hear another one that you could hear her grinding into the armor of. And you catch a glimpse of another one off to the side.
Can I go after that one?
Sure. You going melee or?
I'm gonna use guiding bolt first.
Okay, guiding bolt to attack roll, right?
Yeah.
You're creepy clowns. You haven't done
I
this
can
in
never
a
remember
while.
which one it is that I have to make a.
Do that, have them just
Roll for it.
creeping out of the
What?
grass. at
So
me.
do
Because-
I cast guidance?
Okay.
Little
I believe
guardians?
it's Sacred Flame.
It would be your,
My spirit guardians. That's what those are.
yeah.
Unless you want to cast what you already wanted to. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, our opinion doesn't really matter. Do what you want.
I'm gonna cast guiding bolt first, and if he's still alive, I'll cast my spirit.
okay.
Yeah, Sacred Flame is what I'm thinking of.
19.
That hits.
Okay, I need 4d6. I need 3d6. 2, 1. Thank you.
Can
21.
21 damage.
Start making curtain calls.
Yeah. And your bolt slanted, and that's when it gives advantage on the next hit, if I remember right? Okay. It slams into, you see the radiant energy literally blow apart his breastplate, and a good portion of the chest and behind it is now black and husk from radiant energy.
So he's not dead?
No,
Did she get another attack?
that was your main action.
Would I be able to summon my guardians?
That, I believe, is bonus action, isn't it?
I think so, and even then I am a warcaster.
Well, that's the whole thing, because you only have your bonus action left. So if it's a full spell, you won't be able to do it.
Where would it say?
If it's a level 3, I don't think you can do it.
It's level 3, Spirit
Yeah.
Guardians.
Way of saying Worcester.
Okay, so...
Warcaster.
Imagine just going up to someone, you're like, where's Warcaster?
Hey, am I in Warcaster?
No, it's an action.
Quick
an
way of
action.
getting shot in Worcester.
Bonus action would be
To
like
just bring you up
mass
back.
healing
just
word you
immediately.
can do as a bonus action. For example, makes it very handy for that. Or spiritual weapon you can do as a bonus action. Or
So apparently your
sanctuary, or shield of faith, or healing word. Those are all bonus actions.
I'll point it out to you the next time it comes around.
When you take a look, you see where it says time on your sheet. 1A is 1 action, 1 min is 1 minute, 1 DNS is 1 bonus.
BNS.
Did you just make a chest sound from Zelda?
No,
Yes.
that was Final
No,
Fantasy.
that was Final Fantasy.
Oh,
You
no wonder I
nerd.
don't know it.
Yeah, I'll just hold action. Hold my bonus action.
You can't hold a bonus action. You can only hold a
Okay.
main action.
Okay, well, it's not
So
what
you're
I
all
was
set?
thinking
It's
really
funny because
here,
I
yeah.
wasn't anywhere near singing that.
All right.
I was whistling Drunken Sailor.
So,
Oh, I know.
Fee,
Yes.
your turn.
I'm with him, so
You're outside with everyone.
yeah.
So you saw the guy go flying up, and you saw the bolt of radiant energy go and hit a guy that's screaming. That screamed from it. And
Is there anyone else around?
make a perception check.
Zach, you're gonna go for they try to murder you.
7.
You're aware of the ones that I just stated.
Make sure you warn Gregory too.
You don't see anything else yet.
Can I watch the sky for the elf to fall and plummet to the ground?
So you're just gonna take your move, continuing to play your inspiration, and just watch.
I mean, I didn't detect anyone really around me. They're being slaughtered by everyone else.
Okay. As I said, you have a person screaming from it's missing an arm that you can hear. So you have a rough idea where they are, and you have
Actually, yeah, I want to go
another
stab.
one that you saw that you heard her attacking, so you know roughly where they are, and the one that she shot with the holy bolt, you know roughly where they are.
Can I go for the one that has a missing arm with the knife I have?
Sure, they're about 20 feet away from you,
Okay.
so that's well within your movement.
Yeah.
So you're moving up to him, and you see this guy crumpled down, holding the stump of his arm, and about 10 feet away from Morrow, crying and starting to keel over.
Which arm?
Huh?
Which arm is he missing?
The left one or the right one?
Right.
Right. Why?
Because I sympathize with people who lose their left arm. Xander lost his left arm, I mean.
Good thing I cut off his right.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Xander
what
would
do you
I guess he's
I'm gonna
all,
go
all
stab
left
him.
now.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I wouldn't. I don't know what to add to it.
Just your dexterity. And your inspiration.
It's a 9. Yep, that's a 9.
27. You said with my inspiration.
Yeah. 27 hits. So roll a d6 for damage. And add your dex mod.
9.
How do you want to do this?
You good?
Slit his throat. Simple.
Okay. The blade flashes with a little bit of light as it absorbs the blood.
Wait, was he now?
Loud.
Yes.
I
I'm
constantly
gonna
bounce
start
my
repeatedly
head.
stabbing his body then.
Okay, so you're close enough to see that she slits his throat, looks at him, and then just starts stabbing at him. And her little little gesture comes over, looks around, starts stabbing at him. At the dead body.
I'm gonna look at him. Am I helping you with this one?
Is it an elf?
The one I batted away was,
I
right?
know. Yeah.
That was the one that you would hit and you didn't finish off.
I know.
I'm sorry. I took your count.
No, I'm saying, I'm asking them, can you help me with this one, the one I'm currently fighting?
Is it an elf?
You
That-
killed one,
Yeah.
you knocked the arm off of the other,
Yep.
and almost killed him.
And then started attacking the other one.
After you killed the first one.
I never killed anybody.
Oh no, so then you killed the second one. Because I have it down here, you killed one of them.
Okay, apparently I killed the second guy then.
Yeah, the one you crit on. Your second hit killed him.
Okay. I guess. I might be going crazy.
Oh, no. That was the one that you hit the second time that's still flying up in the air. I went on the wrong side, I'm sorry.
When does it come? Oh, it doesn't come back down for a while.
No.
We're going to be coming back up the road, and we're just gonna see a body fall.
No, 10 rounds.
We can
So
take
we're
it
still
to
in round 1.
10 rounds.
We get to watch his body explode when it
We're
hits the ground.
still in round 1.
I know.
Okay. So I apologize.
Just
Yes,
seeing
there
the
is
shoes.
another one near you
Come on, just see
standing.
him go.
That
Oh,
I
it's-
attacked only once, and
Yeah,
I
that's
carved in
Ready
his
to see
armor.
Xander in the most
Yeah.
laziest
So I'm
shape
asking,
he's
hey,
ever
can you
been.
come help me with this one?
Okay.
Oh, what is he? Just
Okay.
we're just
so
coming back. We just see.
You've used your attack
I know.
and your movement, so you're
I have a
half your
cantrip.
movement.
I have a cantrip. I can use a cantrip.
You used your action. Unless
A
you're
cantrip? Do I need?
Okay.
you could do a bonus action.
That's
Would a
okay.
cantrip count as a bonus action?
Just like we went through with Lydia, take a look and see if it's counted as an action or bonus action. On your time. Look for ones that are 1 BNS.
Yeah, that one's healing
Or-
word. I'm not trying to heal anyone.
Or you could do your insult.
So in Mark's.
And so,
Vicious mockery.
what is it? Like, what can I see about him? To like,
You're the bard.
Usually roll a
Okay, if you're going to use a vicious mockery, you tell me how you're insulting him.
Can she tell if he's an elf?
Oh yeah, he's an elf.
Use the usual insult.
what? Calling him a slimy imp?
No. You carpeted bathroom.
You wouldn't understand that. You filthy carpeted bathroom elf.
God damn it, did your mother mistake you for a hobgoblin when you were born? Because
Do it.
you sure do look like one now. But you cannot use my joke.
Yeah, I know.
He's gonna download an app of D&D insults.
Yeah. How do I make? I don't know.
halflings that are pretty.
I'm trying to think of one.
I know halflings that are prettier than
Wait, what are those frog things?
Which frog things?
It's really ugly
Ossuary?
frog thing. No, it starts with an M, I think. I don't know. You know the one that you described that
Sitting too long.
the one with frog ones.
I've described a lot of
I
frog
know.
things. So I'm sorry, it doesn't narrow it down. I mean, I got
Sloth?
a couple monstrous books here.
Sloth?
A slot?
Yeah.
That's like the chaotic being a big gray thing.
The thing we fought in the arena that one time.
Yeah, the one the little girl turned into.
Curtis.
Or the guy that was flirting with you back at the matinee opening.
You gotta be prepared.
But it was just a little girl sucking on a lollipop, and Curtis unloaded into her skull.
As you should.
I found the footage of that. That was the when I tried out the new filters on. And I haven't edited yet because it has some naughty stuff in it.
Oof. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know which session.
I'm gonna say to him that I've seen sloths
A
prettier
lot
than
of
him.
this.
Oh, okay. So the session that
Yeah.
I kept bending over in front of the camera.
Yup. That too. So debating on what I should do to kind of edit out all the butt shots or the.
Just a giant laughing, crying emoji.
I'm just glad that she wore like a sweatshirt that was high up, because all the times that she kept looking over, it would have been like looking right down her shirt, and that would have been horrible.
Just put a sticker over Sky that just says Sky.
Oh, I can't do vicious
She
mockery.
moves,
It's not a
it moves
bonus.
with her.
It's a free action.
I was asking if I could use cantrips, and you said that it was like a bonus thing.
Look at your racial fee. Okay, you can use your howl as a bonus action.
I was about
Okay,
to say, vicious
your
mockery.
racial abilities don't actually really count as actions. You have vicious mockery that you can count as a free action.
You know,
Unless
can I
it
just
says
howl
it's
at
an
him
action.
with like, because I know that's horrifying.
Okay, so what do I have to roll?
Okay.
Don't
You have
forget we
to
need to take care
Wisdom
of the
DC
trap
13.
that's on the side of the road.
That's my next plan.
What's the range on that?
20 yards.
Do I have to roll?
I can go investigate the trap if you want.
I have a biotinker kit. I'll take care of it.
And what was the DC?
13.
So, we have one that runs away.
Yeah, you can read Howl if you want, Sky.
Okay. The one in front of you freezes in terror.
It's like they're looking upon a symbol of insanity.
Yep.
Oh God! Do I have to roll?
Okay.
You're
Now,
within
each
20
of
yards
you,
of me, right?
The rest of you roll a wisdom with an advantage.
With advantage.
Yes.
Yep. This targets everyone.
Am I within earshot?
15.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw, dirty 20.
No
You
problem.
pass.
I had an 18.
No problem. Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
26.
No
No
problem.
problem.
22, something like that.
Wow.
Yay, we don't
Yeah,
have to.
all of you pass it, so you're not terrified of her. But a couple of the other guys definitely were, and they ran away. Alright. So, anything else, Fee?
What else can I do? Is there still the guy in front of me? With
Terrified.
Oh, he hasn't ran
Yeah.
yet?
He's frozen in fear.
Frozen in fear. The only reason the other one was able to run away is there's another one that was terrified too. But
I'm wondering
the
if
only
there's
reason
anyone
the other one
left.
could run away is because he was just on the borderline of it.
Kind of what I'm trying to figure out too at this point.
Wait, so I used my main
There's
action and a
only
bonus
one.
action
Hello.
for that Howl. No, that's a racial ability.
Yeah, so use your free action.
You should try using your heartbeat.
Can I backhand him?
Huh?
Can I backhand him? Is that a free action?
No,
Backhand him?
backhand?
That would be a bonus action if you want.
Yes.
Okay, so you move up to him and backhand him.
Yes.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, what do I add?
With advantage because he's considered stunned. So you add your dex to that.
5.
You plus your
Eight.
dex.
Plus dex.
Plus your inspiration.
23.
10.
Wait,
26.
no. 16.
16?
Yep.
That misses.
Fuck.
You go to backhand him and you whiff like right in front of his face.
Shit.
And
Wait,
you're,
how?
Some more.
and you're
Huh?
not there.
How?
Dies from fear.
Your depth perception was apparently off.
Yeah.
Or he's just stunned and rocking back and forth just enough to whip out of your range.
Yeah.
You're not really sure,
He
but either way,
flinches a tiny bit as it passes in front of him.
instead of connecting, there was a difference.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we have Jake.
Without getting off the cart, can I roll to see if I see anyone?
Yes, it
Make a perception roll.
Is that?
9.
Out of the window of the turtle cart, you can see just the faintest little dot of the guy up in the air.
I'm gonna just lean back a little bit.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
I'm
take
I'm
a
gonna lean
nap.
back a little bit and put my sword back in its sheath onto my arm. Suddenly the cart flips over his hinges like, what the fuck?
It's been through worse.
Yeah, but imagine his surprise when he's not expecting
17
it.
to feet.
No.
Yeah, and that one misses too. Arrow goes whizzing right by.
I just want to
yeah.
get the go down.
Yeah. And the other ones are too terrified to move, and the other one is stunned on the ground. So, round 2.
Top of the round.
Sam.
I ignore the rest of the surviving targets and head right to the trap to disarm it. Sleight of hand check. Do I still have inspiration?
Do an investigation check quick.
Yes, you still have inspiration.
Don't forget the
30.
10.
It's a pitfall that's been obscured over the top of it.
So there's no way to deactivate it.
No, you'd have to either jump over it, fill it, and it's about a 4 foot wide. Just deep enough to collect horses or oxen that would fall into it, or a cartwheel.
Let's make a wrap.
Blow up the ground around it and fill it.
Is it just over the length of the main road?
Yep.
Just go around it.
Yeah, you can just drive around it.
Leave
and
it for the next
hypothetically-
person to deal with.
That or I could just fill it.
On our
Alright,
way back,
I
there's like
walk
4
back to the
carts
car.
in it.
Okay. You do notice that there are still 5 people standing. Well, not necessarily standing. There are
Cowering in fear.
2 people standing, 1 on the ground jittering, and 2 more frozen in fear.
They all move to engage them in the wood line, basically.
Yeah, you see 1 that hasn't been engaged with at all. 2 actually haven't been engaged with at all.
I head back to the cart.
Okay.
The laziest
Zach?
fucking action phase.
How far is the close? Like, how close is the next one to me?
Well, you see the terrified
Yeah, I'm
one in
fine.
front of Fee,
Just hungry.
okay,
I
which
thought
is the one that she had already
This has been
hit.
ready for a while,
And
so
I
you
don't know where
see
the menu is with the number.
I
another
have
one.
that. Someone's got to
that's-
order. I just am hungry.
That's the one that
Haven't
you.
eaten anything in a
and there's
while.
one
Why did
you
you look
hit.
at me?
And
You
you
just
don't-
Usually
do
you
it.
order.
Up in the air. Yeah, it's gonna be up there.
What am
for
I
like
ordering?
The next 9 rounds.
And it was actually that guy. Okay, so. Oh, wait a minute. No, it was
If you
that
want to
other
go
guy
out the
that
room for a second to order them.
No, that was the one that Lydia hit. I apologize.
Cash.
Just gonna put a note
I did.
there.
You're fine.
So yeah, where
Since
you
it's
are,
not close to my turn yet, I'm gonna
you're
do
closest
that.
to the terrified one that's sitting there shaking in his boots, about to piss his pants. And he's about 7 feet away from you.
I'm gonna do a crush on him.
You're gonna crush him?
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
thing number from Saturday. I need a cigarette. I need nicotine, so I'm good. For my round, I'm just gonna head in the car.
Okay.
I need another D8. No. Sky, can I get a D8?
It's probably when he checked his phone. Either he had a message he didn't like, or he didn't have a message that he wanted.
So with your crush, what'd you roll for that?
7 plus the...
So, did you try to like plug me in, or like?
No.
Because
I'm
that
just
is
going with it.
definitely the wrong place to put it if you're trying to plug me in to get
15.
power.
I was done with it. I didn't
15.
want to on the floor.
You're not at full yet.
I'm at 95.
That does not hit.
I'm at 50.
So roll your second attack. Are you also going crush on that one?
Yeah.
We'll see as how my charging port doesn't work.
I was
Sky,
150.
could you put this under the microphone?
Oh my god.
17.
Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up.
24.
Yeah, hopefully that'll reduce. I'm hearing so much of the dice and stuff echoing, so trying to reduce that a little bit.
24.
That hits. Roll damage.
Destroy. Crush. Kill.
My fingers are so sore.
Twenty-three.
23 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Who's after?
he fails his strength roll, so he falls to his knees.
Phoenix, isn't it?
No.
Mm-mm.
He's
Oh,
still
it is me.
alive.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's Sky.
So,
and then
you wanna hit him
it's
again?
Sam, and then it's me.
No,
No,
Sam
Sam
goes
goes
first.
Yeah.
Then it's me after Sky.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Crush.
Crush, crush, motherfuckers.
Ring, ring, motherfucker.
I make you go squish.
I
like
made-
squishy things.
I made man go.
He is squishy, and he shall be
Nat
mine.
20 plus the...
A nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Sorry.
Double it.
8.
It wasn't even a look of anger.
Double
it. Was
it.
just complete disappointment.
How do you want to do
It was
this?
mostly pain, actually.
Actually, wait.
Pain and
So you
disappointment.
guys have to get a feedback
32.
spill through the microphone I'm listening to. And I have a massive headache to begin with.
Sorry.
So that's what that look was for. And I'm sorry, how much damage?
32.
How do you want to do this?
I knew it.
Or do you want me to just describe the crush?
Describe the crush.
I want to just... Right for the head. Just... straight down onto his
Shooting
head.
that bitch.
You guys are close enough, or at least those two are close, or Fee and you are close enough to see this. Your hammer comes down through his head, through his breastplate, and your hammer is on the ground. And there's parts of his arms and legs on either side with this like crushed tin can of a piece of armor in the center of it. And as you lift your hammer out, the breastplate has actually like stuck to the hammer
God.
as goo and viscera drip off of it.
Oh.
That was awesome!
Okay?
Way to
And
go!
I'm just gonna like peel the breastplate off my hammer and just like.
and you still have your other attack.
Just choose to stand down for now.
I'm gonna
With your
stand.
claymore. You have another one who is at full health, not too far from you, and you can see the one that Lydia shot, which you might want to go for because it still has advantage of it until the end of this round. Unless you just wait for her to do it on her own.
Do you want him?
I want to, but if it means to just get this over with, go ahead.
Get this over with. We've been steamrolling. God.
It's
This
been
is
a
only
whole
round
round.
2.
It's literally the second round.
We're afraid of fighting, and then we just kill everything.
Xander's not afraid of fighting. He's just tired. He's still reeling from the fact he thought he was working with wood. I got to attach this to this.
What, you want
Here's
Coke?
solvent. Huh?
I'll go for the.
Coke.
Can I have some Mountain Dew?
the
Actually,
cheap
some
dog.
water.
Coke? Yeah, I'll
Go
take
with
some.
the electric
good.
damage on it.
Agua.
Zach, what do you want?
Okay.
Do you want Coke?
Yes, please.
Which one are you
Aquatics.
going for? The one that she hit or the one that hasn't been hit yet?
I'm gonna go with the one she hit, and then go with the electric damage also.
Stop, please.
Okay.
There you go.
So did you roll the hit?
17,
Tooth
18.
one.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's the one that she hit or the one that she didn't hit?
It's the one that she did hit.
That she did hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get advantage on that.
No.
Which means you roll 2d20 and take the
then-
highest.
Fine. Our religious. And his ring.
25.
My religion
That hits.
could walk all the way
And-
indoors.
Alright, roll damage.
I need 44.
No. You guys.
Too bad.
You guys are the pussy
I need one more
creators of
D4.
the original.
Take it.
Who we stole from and made better.
Let me guess. Pagans.
No.
Jake, Mountain Dew isn't cold, so do you want
Aqua!
Agua.
Water!
Spanish for water. Agua is Spanish for water.
H2O!
Wait, you want water instead?
Yes.
I'll be right back. I got him. Don't worry.
27.
If you already poured the Mountain Dew, though, it's
Plus
fine. I'm
my
sorry.
7.
27
fine.
damage.
Water.
34.
How do you want to do this?
It's still your turn.
I'm just gonna take the sword and like stab it down
She
through
just
him.
poured a cup of water. She
Like
literally
standing.
just poured it.
I'm gonna
Just
go
like
just
this.
through the head, through the middle, like just try to
Just,
like.
just
Make a
when you're
strength
done,
roll
just
for that one.
refill it and then.
Alright.
Thank you.
19.
Plus your strength
Thanks.
on.
What?
It wasn't me this time.
I mean, it got
26.
Okay. So the two, Fee and Sky are close enough to see this, and you can see it too. He just takes his sword and cleaves the guy from top of the head
I forgot
straight
yours.
down to the groin, as the body falls in two quivering pieces to the other side, and each piece kind of quivering,
You should have said something.
and
Nice.
pieces coming out. And you still have one attack left.
Just,
Alright,
just
I'm
sit,
gonna stay out.
just,
Come back to the cart.
sit down.
Join
And
the
there are-
boys.
Two that you can see that are standing. One terrified, one who hasn't been touched at all, and that's what you see.
I'm gonna start walking back to the cart.
Let the girls
Okay.
take care of
We'll
this.
finish.
Stop.
Sky.
Dropping stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can
I'm gonna
sense
take a
heartbeats
week.
again. see them
To
more?
You can see two people alive. The
Are you
terrified
wondering
one
that?
and
Oh, I can see all of them.
one that hasn't been touched.
Okay.
You don't know.
As far as you know, it's all of them.
I'm done until I can
So
get
is the
my
the person in front of me
sky
still alive?
Well, the person that's about 15 feet away from you in front of you hasn't been touched.
I wish she didn't.
Go murder him.
I wish she didn't stay in the air as long. That's gonna be fun to see.
Huh?
I'm
There's a
gonna go
guy just
forward,
chilling up in the
and
air.
I'm just
We should wait to watch
Attack.
him fall.
I'm gonna just go
Yes.
forward 5. No,
Yeah.
The terrified one or
the one who
that
hasn't
hasn't been touched?
hasn't been touched.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
My 2 plus 6
Same.
plus my
25.
strength,
Sitting there so long.
which is plus
32, what's up?
strength.
My ass hurts.
Get up and walk around for me.
I rolled a 15 plus 7 and then plus my strength, which is 6.
So 15 plus 7, so that makes it a crit.
Yep.
Because the natural roll itself adds
Yep.
up to over 20.
Yep.
So that's a crit.
Yep.
That hits.
Yep.
Okay, roll damage. Make sure you double your rolls. And then add your bonuses.
8 and 8 is 16 plus 8. That's 32.
No, I'm just trying to find the differences
24.
between it.
24. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're not doubling that much.
Sorry.
So it's 24 damage.
8 and 8
So it'd be
is
24.
16, and then 24, and then that 20,
Plus your rage damage.
which is I believe.
Are you using your bonus action to bother to super rage at this point?
I am already super raging.
No, because
Oh
this
yes,
is round
I
2.
actually am doing that.
So round 2, this is where you can use your bonus action. Because round 1 that we just finished, because this was the second move.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
gonna.
taking forever.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so then that means that you get the brutal critical effect.
Where is that? WEP die on crit? What?
WMD.
Yeah.
What?
What? What?
Did you just say WMD on
I said
crit?
WEP.
Oh.
WEP.
I was about to say,
So-
Jesus, you're gonna turn into a fucking nuke if you crit. What the fuck, dude?
Yep. So when you get a brutal crit, you roll an additional weapon die, and then you double it.
Wow.
Wow.
So it's basically 3 times your weapon damage.
So 8 and 3, 8, 9,
Is
10, 11. So
Double that is
22
plus
plus
your
the-
rage,
3,
so it's 24.
and then plus 8.
32.
Yeah,
Good.
tell me I'm not going crazy. I said 32 and he says 24, and I was like, I'm pretty sure.
That was on your previous attack.
I know, but
You cleave this guy wide open. He is bleeding
Oh
profusely.
yeah, they didn't specify how long it
and
would
his
be.
entrails are starting to come out of him.
is he dead?
But he's still alive. And somehow still standing.
It's usually gonna be.
They didn't specify how long it would
That's
be.
fine.
Okay.
If you can't get his attention,
19
say
plus
Samuel,
2.
and he looks at you
That
really
hits.
confused.
That's crit too.
Guys,
Yes.
Yep.
that's good to know.
This,
And that would be a
this.
brutal critical then.
He forgot
12
that his name wasn't
times
just
2.
Sam,
Doubled
but me
would
and my
then be
coworker called
24.
24 plus
How do you want to do this?
Jeez.
I want
No, sorry, can't do
to take and butterfly him.
that. Grab his dick
Butterfly.
and twist it.
Okay. You cleave right through him, and as he falls backwards away, his body neatly splits open. Okay, and it's got a cut across the chest, a cut down across like that, and it just opens up like some kind of origami.
So he's almost quarter.
And there's-
or
and
pork
then
roast that you would just.
I'm gonna turn around, and because the guys behind me still like terrified and fear the one I started attacking last round, I'm gonna attack him.
Excuse me.
Okay.
No, sorry, you can't do that. Sorry, you can't do that.
Another crit.
How do you want to do this?
Decap.
Okay, he only had 23 hit points left, and you get advantage on the attack anyway.
Decap.
Decap,
Decap.
quick move, you just chop his head off.
I thought she
With
said
my last
kneecap,
attack,
and
can I
was
turn into a
severely
bonus action?
confused.
Till your turn.
And
Yes,
You
you
still
don't
have your
get
bonus
to
action.
do shit.
Yeah. So with my
Oh no, you didn't, because you went super rage.
yeah. So with my last attack, can I use that to do one more thing?
What?
Oh my.
There's one guy left, right? That I can see.
No.
No.
There's a
You
guy
can't
in the
see anyone
sky.
else standing.
Okay. So I guess I'll just let the next person take over then.
Okay, so next we have Lydia.
Is the dude in front of me still alive?
No.
Anyone hear me?
Make a perception check.
What happened to the big dude?
He took a sniper shot.
He was just.
Oh yeah,
dead.
he's still not dead. Shit.
He's stunned in the corner.
Is he bleeding out yet?
18.
Like,
That hits. That would do it. I'm sorry.
I was say,
So-
am I?
As you're looking
Technology.
around, you can see off in the distance, further about 30 feet away, that there's a guy heavily wounded, charred, and smoking, who is trying to drag himself away from the area.
I'm gonna walk closer.
That's a waste of food.
Just
I'm gonna
juice
walk
him.
closer to him. And I'm gonna summon my spirit guardians.
Alright, what's your movement?
30, I think.
Okay, so you just barely reach him, and you're going to summon your spirit guardians and use that spell when against the guy who's walking away.
Dragging himself.
When you're
Dragging.
right above him. At
Just
this
stomp
point,
on him.
Just
Just
sounds-
stomp
Just
on his
curb
head.
stomp him.
this
This
gives you a
sounds-
chance to use your hammer, man.
I just pulled it out.
Okay.
this sounds like a
And I'm, activate it.
porn.
You don't even have to activate it unless you're doing a holy smite kind of deal.
Do a holy smite
Yeah.
kind of deal.
I'm doing a holy smite kind of deal. Strike, holy strike. I need a D4. So
That's-
this. I have my own D4. And I need to roll for it too, right?
Abby,
Obviously.
Clearly.
the queen.
See if I whip by him.
Jake, the queen is on the floor. Just for Abby.
The queen.
So 21.
You are
That
the
hits.
Queen.
And just
So
my
roll your damage. So that's the D8 plus
My queen.
D8.
your strength plus
Why
D4
does
radiant.
that hurt
and-
so much.
Where's
it
my
makes
D8?
0 sense.
With Fee in the group, she doesn't have to do anything except inspire you guys, and you're not going to miss anything. Okay? She didn't even cast her Bane, which would have
13.
given everyone disadvantage.
I know I'm gonna regret saying this out loud, but wouldn't it be funny if we just did the BBG fight right now?
13.
You want to?
No! There's a reason I said I would regret saying it.
What do you do for damage?
13.
You still have the mirror. Your
13.
gauntlet.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I do.
As you hit him, okay, it makes this horrible, weird, squeaky, like, sound that sounds almost like you're putting a cat through, like, an engine block. That kind of like horrible ambulance scream from like the 1930s
The
or
wind-up
40s.
cat alarm from
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, it's just as you
Jake.
slam the guy,
Come pet the
burst of radiant light, and as you look down, his body falls to the ground, and you can see the ground through where you sliced his chest, where you hit him in the chest. The radiant energy finished blowing out a hole through him, where his sniper blast had hit him earlier.
Mom, look what I did.
Nice.
So that's everyone that you could see that are alive. Does anyone else want to do anything else before you start moving on?
I'm
again?
gonna check for
We
heartbeats
want to
again.
wait for that guy to fall down just to see him splat.
Hey, it's gonna take a few rounds.
I'm gonna check for
make
heartbeats
perception
again.
check.
Do I get 2d20 because I'm still reckless?
No, because
Okay.
that only works with strength, but you do get the inspiration. So she hasn't dropped it yet.
14 plus my 4, so 18 for other heartbeats.
Okay, you can detect the heartbeats of small creatures, a couple critters,
And a human.
something a little bit bigger, about 40 feet or plus away, and your friends, and that's it.
A little bit bigger or a lot of bit bigger?
A little bit. Like, if it was humanoid, at most it'd be halfling or like a
Oh.
12-year-old.
I'm gonna go investigate.
God bless you, Abby's.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
Have I
Come here.
Stop playing that
Sitting on the
goody,
cart.
dude.
I'll ask Blue to
Are
do a
people
scan
hurt?
for any hostiles.
Okay, to make a perception check. Ask
Maybe
around,
six.
is anyone hurt?
Is anyone hurt?
Heavy
Because
sick.
I could use a song that
Heavy sit.
won't heal us
Heavy
without
could use
hurting
some
one of
healing.
us.
Sit.
Any of us
Dirty
take
20.
damage.
I took a little at the beginning. Just 9
Oh, it
piercing.
appears they all did.
Okay.
Can I loot the bodies?
I was wondering if someone's going to do that. Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah, I'm down to 150 if anyone wants to heal me.
I mean, I have like a song that will heal.
Heal.
It's a D10.
23.
My precious.
23?
Yeah.
Okay. You find
Hold on.
5 sets of usable bloodsteel field plate.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 sets of bloodsteel scrap metal
Yummy.
that used to be field plate.
How many? 3.
Three.
Okay.
Usable.
7
No,
heavy
not usable.
crossbows.
Scrap.
A broken heavy crossbow. Because
Still
someone
on the
cleaved
scrap.
through it and they cleaved through the owner.
What was
7 heavy crossbows. One broken heavy crossbow. And now you're caught up.
Caught up.
Oh, that cut filter works great. I just realized I have to like bang on my mic a few times in order for it to even register because it automatically cuts it off.
Jeez.
So you find 2 short bloodletter swords.
I'm sorry, blood steel's delicious.
Blood letter, that's different.
No, it's blood steel. It's,
Oh,
Blood
okay.
steel.
it's just properly corrupted.
Don't worry.
6 iron daggers. Each of them stamped with an odd insignia.
On insignia.
Yep.
Heavy sit.
You should probably investigate those.
Sure. I know.
And you also find that each of them have, all together, they had a whopping 8 gold.
Someone had 2 gold.
No, one of them had 6, and the other pulled
There was-
together would have had 2.
The others had broken scraps of a gold coin.
Well, you guys like smashed these guys hard, and these guys weren't the easy ones to kill either. I just didn't have a chance to attack back before you worked them up hard.
Is that all?
Hell
And I
yeah.
even sent up against 8 of them that were hiding.
They thought they were hiding well enough, and then a tree jumped at them.
Well, how are they supposed to figure that 2 people can see heat vision, okay, a tree that can hear their heartbeats,
Or that one would have a high caliber sniper rifle to pop them with.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
How's the one that's currently up in the sky? Did he fall yet?
He's still got a couple rounds.
Oh
So-
no.
you wait a few rounds,
Hell yeah.
okay,
Watching
I'm healed
the
up.
sky.
and then as you're just about ready to leave, there's nothing else of note really on them.
Can I give him the usable blood steel and scrap blood steel and him the blood letter swords?
Wow.
Distribute it however you want.
Okay, so you get 5 usable blood steel field pallet
Oh,
plate.
with that high roll too, you do notice that the insignia that's on the daggers also matches a brand that each of them had.
I'll do investigation checks and stuff on them after bringing the Kyle's attention as well.
Do they look like badges? Like the,
So I give you
It's an
5
investigation
usable
check.
blood steel field plates,
He shoves it into a
And
box to
Steve,
send to
roll
the
a
shop.
d20 for me.
Because he
3
has
scrap blood steel.
20.
he opens a box a little big, Pete's putting it in. He's sending it back to his shop. Everything you give
Do you
him.
want the crossbows?
Okay.
I have no use for them.
You know what? He takes them.
Even
I
the broken
just
one.
have a feeling.
The broken one throws in the box for the rest. He's gonna try to tinkerbowl for that.
I give you 2 bloodletting swords.
So he has 7 crossbows, is that right?
7 heavy crossbows.
7 heavy crossbows.
Plus.
Have a shake.
And then I'm gonna commence my investigation on the
Other?
insignias and stuff.
No, you can lie
Okay.
down.
Make an investigation roll.
I'm okay with this.
And I still
Is anyone helping her investigate
I'd-
the daggers?
I will.
put this. I give you 1 to help me.
I'd like to look at them.
You can look
I
over
examine
my
the
stuff.
emblem.
Are you helping?
You would know this.
Is this still
Yes.
within the
With bardic knowledge, you double your investigation roll on it.
So I'd put
Do
the
we
plus
still-
4.
Do we
Do
still
we still have
the plus
inspiration?
10?
No, the inspiration. Have you dropped inspiration yet? Fee?
No.
Okay, so yeah, you still have like 2 rounds left on it.
Gotta play the song out to the end. Come on.
Investigation?
31.
33.
Okay, the insignias on them perfectly
Well,
match up the brands that are on them. Using your background knowledge, you're pretty sure it probably is some kind of insignia or marker for an underground organization. Okay, you've seen different other thieves guilds use it before, where if you're part of a certain family guild, you'd be branded, and you couldn't leave unless you had that brand removed. It was kind of a lifelong thing. And lesser members or people that didn't have a brand for some reason would sometimes have a dagger or other item that would have the insignia on it, kind of like a badge of honor. And what did you guys get?
I got
15.
21.
31.
Okay, so you would know the same thing. Fee,
Yes.
bardic knowledge
Yes.
is screwed up on how easy it is. Okay, you've heard the talk about the smuggler group who uses this insignia. They do business sometimes with the Hag. They do business sometimes with the Tower Network. Okay, you haven't dealt with them personally, but you do know that if you want to do work with them, you either need the insignia dagger as a member of their group, or the recommendation of someone that's been with them before.
The daggers.
Okay, and the reason you know this is because you were sharing drinks with someone on the other side of the portal in Ravenloft who was a member of this group and said if anyone gives you any trouble, just tell them that Wraith sent you.
Let's keep these daggers. You
Right.
can keep the other one. I'll keep one of them.
Huh?
Right.
Wait, I have
Okay.
6 of those, right? I
No,
did
6
write down
people?
6.
The iron daggers?
I distribute each one.
Alright, do you share that information with everybody?
Yes. The insignias on these are for the smugglers who do some work with the Hags and the Tower Network. And they are usually either given to you if you're
Just an iron
in the
dagger.
group or
Yeah,
if
marked iron dagger.
you've joined the group and was referenced by someone from that group before.
I'm just gonna feed my arm the dagger.
Feed your arm the...
Iron dagger.
Iron smuggler dagger.
It doesn't need it.
It doesn't.
Nope.
No, you can put it in the pouch of it, the bag of it, but it doesn't need it.
Okay. I'll just put it in my bag of holding then.
It's an iron dagger.
Why would it eat an iron dagger?
Why did it eat a crossbow?
Because it saw it as a fun upgrade. It doesn't see anything useful about your dagger.
Didn't see anything useful about a confetti launcher either, but I put it in there when I told it to.
Entertaining.
Entertaining.
You told it to.
Speaking of which, Claymore, did you get any kills?
I got a few.
Yeah, they were magnificent. Too bad the only ones that saw them were Curtis, Kyle, and
Morrow.
to a point Morrow, and a little bit of Fee.
Still.
All right. So, anything else you guys want to do before you leave?
Yeah, we're just waiting for that guy to fall.
So,
Okay.
actually, can I do something?
Mm-hmm.
Patron, do you know this emblem? Have you seen this before?
What I see through your eyes is not something I've seen through my own.
Okay, thank you. It's getting more and more poetic every fucking time I talk to him.
Hopefully it's because we're getting closer.
You guys hear me say that under my breath.
And I'm just gonna say careful, he might hear you.
Hopefully we're
But you don't know who I'm talking about. Because again,
I heard he gets more poetic.
Poetic.
Poetic. He's tripping balls
He
right now
gets
with
more
Coyote.
poetic every time you talk to him. I heard he.
Okay, there's 2 other males on the cart, and I just talked to one of them.
Yeah, and I said careful, he might hear you. Pizza's here?
Pizza's here.
What? Is Joe here?
Alright, then I think that this is a perfect time to take a break. And we shall return. Okay?
That was the pizza guy for a second. I'm like,
When we return, can we just get a description of him just falling out of the sky? Because that's what the only reason we haven't left.
dude falls.
You know what? Let's just do it now. Okay? I don't care if they all miss it. So as you're all standing there, you all hop back into the cart and you're all thinking, you know, I wonder if he's ever coming back because you haven't heard anything or seen anything.
Mm-hmm.
Splat right next to the
Pray I roll high. I just rolled a 20.
Yes!
Okay? If anyone wants to confirm it, go right ahead because it's right here. Okay? As you're all sitting there waiting for this guy to finally get down, you're all like, you know what, screw it. You start hopping back in the cart. Okay? The 4 of you, you, Morrow, you and you, all take your seat on the benches on the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And as you're sitting there, the 4 on top, make a perception roll quick.
18.
I got you chicken dinner.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so
Well, I
much.
know you don't like the pizza, so.
13. 14.
All right, all of you look up just in time to see this falling body that lands flat on the roof of the turtle cart and splatters all across the front of it. Each of you are splattered like blood. It's like being at the front row of a Gallagher concert. Only instead of a watermelon, it was an elf. That literally
must feel
explodes like a water balloon across the windshield in front of the turtle cart.
I stopped turning on the windshield wipers.
Starts like
Smearing it
Smearing worse and
And the
worse.
windshield wipers don't go together either because they're not interlinked. So they're going like this and then like leaving like a piece of entrail across it.
Spreading
We're
the
gonna have to get up
intestine.
and clean
They're-
this.
they're
I
just
turn off.
It's like an
spreading
accordion of the intestine.
Jesus.
That's gross.
We are so
You just hear-
demented people.
I'm gonna
That's
just
awesome.
start cleaning my
I
blade
was
off,
thinking of me drawing
polishing it.
All right,
Lord.
so we'll
Would
call
this
it
be
there
good?
for
Yeah.
now. So.
Glad we got to witness.